Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Faye, aka your girl Boom. Today I will be showing you guys a DIY on how to make some faux butterfly locks into a closure unit. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and I hope you guys find it informative, and definitely hope you guys enjoy the video. So just showing you exactly what it is. The hair was from an Amazon company that reached out to me, and they are called LOSMOEER. Yeah, I can't pronounce it, but that's the company that reached out to me. So you're definitely gonna need your canvas head. You see the LOSMOEER blocks, and they're in the color 1B, and those are the packs that it comes in. The Amazon hair bender, as I said before. You get 7 packs of 10-inch butterfly crochet locks, and this is how the locks. They're extremely soft, and I was super excited to get to work with these butterfly faux locks. So I'm just showing you my canvas head, which is a 22-inch as well. Oh, by the way, they also send you a crochet hook and some little the clamp designs for the beads, like for you to design onto your butterfly faux locks when you are finished, if you choose to. I have my T-pins there. I have a wig cap that you would need for making your unit, and then I'm going to be showing you guys the closure, and that's a 4x4 closure. It does have slight baby hairs to the front of it. Yeah, it looks pretty good, so I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do. You put your wig cap on, and I have mine pulled all the way down. If you see that mark right there, that's normally where I make all my units, because from the front of my hairline to the nape of my neck where my units stop is about 14 inches. So that mark is there to tell me exactly where I should always pull my caps down to when I am creating any kind of unit, whether it's a headband unit, faux locks, complete closure wig, 13x4s, anything of that nature. So if you guys do know your exact head measurements, which mine is a 21.5, so I opt for 22, so I can put on a wig cap under. This is the part where I'm just going to show you. I attach my closure unit, and I bring it down at least a ½ inch to an inch further down than the actual cap. Secure it with the T-pins all across the front so it can be flush across the front for your frontal effect. I turn it around, and I continue to seamlessly take the T-pins and pin it around as well. And here's me showing you where it is. Stretch it all the way back and make sure that everything is safe and secure for your closure unit. Yeah. And that's just me going all the way around the unit for you to see how there is no gaps, because you definitely want to make sure you do not have any gaps and it's flush on to the wig cap itself. This next clip here, I'm showing you that I do start to sew the actual closure on to the wig cap itself, and I just start at the very end and the beginning of the wig cap itself, and I start to go all the way around. You take your time and do this if you are not sure exactly how to sew the unit. I just go in with a double loop, go up under, and I pull through and make sure that it's tight onto the wig cap itself. And you just continue to do this method all the way around. Don't space it out too far, and you won't want to put it too close so that it doesn't end up bulky either. So you just take your time and you continue to sew it all the way until you get through with doing the entire closure unit. It does take some time to do. So this is me right here around the middle, towards the crown part area of the closure, continuing to sew it so it can be nice and flush on to the actual wig cap itself. The wig cap, I believe, is a medium size wig cap, and like I said, I use a medium size and I use a 22-inch dome so that I can place a wig cap underneath and a wig grip underneath. So here's me going all the way to the other end of the closure unit and bringing it all the way around so that it can be completely flush onto that wig cap. This is the final product. As you can see, the frontal is on there nice and neat, and you can continue to create whatever style you want to create after this, whether you're placing regular wefted tracks on or not. I do wish I had a kinkier frontal at the time, but we're gonna use what we got. This is me taking the wig cap off, flipping it inside out, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I create the frontal unit so that you can have like that nice scalp illusion. Just continue to take a nice sharp scissors and take your time and cut around as close as you can to where you placed your stitches, and you take your time and you cut it all the way around. Excuse my arms from in the way. And there you can see that piece is gone now, and you have a nice frontal piece, and there goes your frontal cap. And you can begin to create whatever you want to create at this point. You place the cap back on, pull it down nice and snug again, and you use your T-pins and you adhere the unit back on to your wig cap. This is me going in and just parting the unit because I pretty much know how many faux locks I would like in the front area and the way I would like them to lay. I think I parted it in about 4 sections at the time. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's me going in with my edge booster pomade because it is a straight closure and not a kinky closure, and that's just to help me get the braiding portion done so that I can attach the crochet locks. So there I have 6 plaits or 6 braids going that way, and then I'll continue to do the same on the other side. That's the finished product. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and that's how much I would like to have in the closure piece. This is me showing you the lock unit and how to attach it. Stretch it down, open the loop, take your crochet hook and pull it through at the base of the braid. You take the bottom of the crochet faux lock or braid, whatever you have, and you pull it tightly through the loop. You then, at this point, after getting it pulled through, you have to go back in. I go back in through like the actual distress part and just fish through the actual faux lock itself. It takes some time, and you just fish all the way through, push it down, and just keep fishing until you can get up close to that base. Hook your braid through it, close the latch, and just easily pull it through the actual crochet, the faux lock, excuse me. And as you see, there's a bubble right there, so I go back in and I hook again, and I continue to pull it through so that it can be seamlessly done. This part I actually cut that lock, the end of the actual braid on this piece. I'll go back in again and show you guys. This is another way you can unwind it so that you can actually find the distress part, and it'll make it easier for you to go through as well. If you do the unwinding method, do the same thing. Take your actual braid, hook it through, close that latch, and bring it back through the actual faux lock itself. And because it's distressed, it will still look the same way. You just have to go back in and pretty much do what's called like a palm roll, and just place it back into the actual way that it came out the package. So it still looks distressed as soon as you're done. And there goes that palm roll that I was telling you guys about. You just palm roll it back and it's seamless. You can go back in and pull the rest of the hair down, or you can clip off the excess because you're not really using that at all. Okay, so that's one. I think in the upcoming clip I will be showing you guys how to continue to do it again. Pull down on the faux lock itself, exposing the actual loop. And there goes the actual loop. Take the crochet hook, your latch is open, feed it through the base of your actual plait or your braid, close your latch, pull it through, open your latch, take the latch out of the loop. You then feed the actual remaining of the faux lock through that loop and pull it nice and secure and tight at the base of your braid. Now that that's nice and secure, you want to go ahead and continue to do the rest by feeding it through and attaching the braid and bringing it down through the entire length of your faux lock, or you can just clip the ends. Because this is straight here, I opted to clip a lot of the ends, and some of them I did feed all the way through, but to save time, some of them I did just go ahead and cut the ends off, tuck it in, and then I did the palm roll, or I just pretty much pushed the faux lock up. And that's one half of the closure done with the faux locks. I think it looks so pretty. I actually had locks myself before, so I'm not going to relock my hair. So this is my option. Here is all of it done. All 12 faux locks are onto that frontal area. So now this is the rest of the cap itself, and I'm going to show you how to attach. So you take your sewing needle. You can either place the needle right through the actual loop itself if you want to, and I individually sewed each and every faux lock into place. I went through it and sewed it about 3-4 times, making sure that it's nice and secure onto the actual wig cap itself. I did not go past the actual elastic, the thick band at the bottom, because that's where you want it to be secured onto your head. So I didn't put it that low, just as a regular wig unit would be. Take my scissors at that point, I cut it, and I actually knot it so that it can be secure, and there you go. So there is me showing you guys again how to attach your faux lock unit. Place it on, and as I said, I sew it through about 3 to 4 times so that the individual lock can be nice and secure. And there it is. So you start to go through. I'm not particularly one who lines a unit out. I just continue to go, and I kind of feel my way through. So here's me getting close up to the closure unit so you don't have any spaces and gaps in between the front portion of your unit, so that, you know, if the wind blows for some reason, I mean, they're heavy, so they're not going to really move. But I like to place another, either if it's a weft or in this instance an actual crochet lock, I like to get close up onto the frontal and start to attach the lock right underneath there. It gives it fullness, and when the actual faux lock falls, you won't see any gaps or any spaces in between your locks. So no one will be able to clock you, quote unquote. Okay? And this is me just pulling it down so that you guys can see what I mean. So when it falls, it is falling to cover up, and there aren't any spaces in between it. you continue to go all the way around the frontal unit. Is what I like to do is in between every space. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you soon. Finished product.
Hey, give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. Oh, chimney, chimney. Today my rise like the sunrise, my bright and my upright. No one can broke my vibes. I may not care who I fight, I know I criticize. I'm on the higher heights. So you can say what you want to and do what you want to. It's no concern to me. I have my own vision, me dip on my own mission to rule my destiny. Oh, it's my day to do anything I want to. It's my